Playing board games stimulates brain areas that are responsible for complex thought and memory formation. It assists in practicing essential cognitive skills such as problem solving and decision making. It teaches how to set goals and be patient. And most of all, it brings laughter and decreases stress. It brings people closer and strengthens relationships. Here is a list of some awesome board games that I really like. Settlers of Catan. Catan represents probably the most loved board game of all time. Catan was a gateway drug for me. It's the way that I first made the leap from staples like Monopoly to the real games. For me, it marked the moment of realization that board games are a lot of fun. Catan rewards long-term foresight, strategies, and good negotiation skills with other players. It is simple, easy to learn, easy to teach, and it also happens to be Amir Khan's most favorite board game. Codenames. There is a spy master in the game who knows which words their team must guess to win. So he or she must come up with a single word that ties multiple words together to give their team the best chance of winning. The game requires people to think through word associations. Once I got cricket as the clue word, and I do not know anything about cricket except Sachin Tendulkar. So I feel those with more general knowledge are better suited to think of more word associations, and most likely they win. Lost Cities. Each player leads a team of explorers which includes 4 adventurer meeples and 1 researcher. You start the game with 8 cards. How far you get your meeple is how many points you earn for that expedition. Lost Cities has a great theme, it looks stunning and has simple and straightforward rules. Splendor. Players acquire gemstones and buy development cards on their way to getting the most points to win the game. And the cards you buy will help you get higher value cards in the future. The game mechanics are rock solid, pun intended. The components are well made and it's a game where one can jump right in and start playing. Azul. Azul has won the Best Game of the Year award in 2018. It is a tile drafting game where players attempt to build the most aesthetically pleasing pattern on the walls of the royal palace. It is a short game, but yet has a lot of decision making that requires you to get your brain firing from the beginning. Dominion. You get a freshly randomized set of 10 kingdom cards before the game starts. While you may have seen all the cards before, there are many potential combinations and interactions waiting there. Each game is a new challenge to expand your mind and find new strategies. It is a middleweight strategy game, in other words, not too hard but not Monopoly simple. Small World. Small World is inhabited by a zany cast of characters such as dwarves, wizards, amazons, giants, orcs, and even humans who use their troops to occupy territory and conquer adjacent lands in order to push the other races off the face of the earth. Picking the right combination from the 14 different fantasy races and 20 unique special powers, players rush to expand their empires, often at the expense of weaker neighbors. If you have never played board games before, then I suggest do not start playing board games with Small World because it is a little elaborate. Secret Hitler. Secret Hitler is a dramatic game of political intrigue set in 1930s Germany. The players are assigned to be either liberals fighting the good fight or fascists who will do whatever it takes to ascend to power and enact their evil agenda. To win the game, the liberals must figure out the identity of the secret Hitler and stop him before the fascists put him in office. To play this game, you need a large group of people to really enjoy it. And in my experience, there can be arguments, fights with other players during and even after the game because it is a game of betrayal. Ticket to Ride. Alan R. Moon struggled for years as an unknown board game designer until an idea about steam trains changed his life and the industry. Ticket to Ride is a game of strategy and opportunism. You are given secret goals at the beginning and you need to draft several color route cards from a communal pile to build routes to connect cities. If you thought a game about train routes would be boring, you would be wrong. Carcassonne, Hunters and Gatherers. On each turn, a player draws and plays a tile, adding it to the existing map on the table, and choosing whether or not to add a meeple to control it. As various forests and streams are completed, players score points based on how big they are and who has control of them. It is my most favorite game because it looks very cute and it offers loads of permutation and combinations. There is an opportunity to do something you haven't done before and it looks very cute. Wait, did I already say that? Well, it's that cute. I have Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride and Small World apps on my iPad and I play with online players. All three apps are absolutely amazing. Do try these board games if you haven't already and I hope you like them. Enjoy.